Alrighty, we should be live. Hopefully all the stuff is good. I typically don't use this camera for live stream, but I couldn't get my other camera working. I dropped it on the floor. I don't know if that was it or if it was the USB I was using. I might have just been using a USB 2 when it should have been USB 3. So I was a little rushed here trying to get the stream up and going. Oops, is that what I want to do? So late. I wasn't late. It's 12:30 on the dot. Z Gamer from the basement, Cosmo from the sofa. Tim, how's it going? Happy Monday. Yes, I usually don't stream on Mondays, but been so busy I haven't been able to do my Thursdays or my Sundays. Derek Johnson, I signed up for the one in Chicago. Nice. Do you know how they pick the people to go? I have no idea. Frederick, how's it going? From sunny and cold Central Texas. It's kind of cold here today as well. It's -9 Celsius. Microchip, Frederick, Stuart Network Services. I did see your text. I'll get back to you once I finish this. Cyberdog, I am not late. Very, very late. Well, I guess, I mean, if you're counting on Sundays at 11, yes, I am very late. Luke, I am actually going to be I'm going to be in Jamaica in 12 days. No, wait, 12 days. 14 days. 2 weeks. Is he lagging or is it just me? I hope it's just you. Bakota, how's it going from Bali? Nice. I've got 3 gigs symmetrical. Nice. Yeah, I'm actually not using it right now. I probably should hook it back up. Good morning. Congrats on the 10. Well, so the 10K plaque was something that Chantel made, and we'll kind of I'll talk about that because when I promote the vlog channel, there's no actual 10K plaque, but she just made one, and it took a long time to come in. So obviously we're getting closer and closer to that 100,000 mark. Left came back and now it's good. Okay, awesome. You pay $90. Yeah, I think I'm around there. $90, something like that. I think I have the GigaHub. I don't really remember what it is. It's some white. It's probably the Bell 4000 or 3000 home hub, something like that. Got wired. How's it going? It is afternoon. Ooh, I need a Windows update. I didn't even notice that. It is afternoon. I wasn't, so that UDR video, if you watched it today, I wasn't meaning to do a full like little small basic build video. I was just going to do a video showing that it has 3 controllers, and then I just kind of went off, and it wasn't like, it's not a super in-depth video, you know, for configuration and stuff like that, but it kind of gets you your basics up and running. And I don't know what else I would have talked about. Like, you have 3 controllers. So that kind of just went under the rug. And I don't even think that in the release notes in anywhere that Ubiquiti has that in any release notes. I didn't see it anyway. Tell Chantel to turn the heat off. She's probably on here anyway. Just give me 1 second. Speaking of Bell, my Bell bill just came in. That's great. Can you turn the heat? There we go. Charlie, how's it going? Good to see you. Rodrigo, yes or not? Already have the Pro Max 16. I do not. Is that even a thing? I'm not sure. Any plans to do an updated video for Firewall? Most of the videos I see on YouTube are fairly old. As a new Unifi adopter, it would be very helpful. So my last video, I mean, they change the controller so often that it's kind of hard to keep up. They're really pushing out traffic rules. Let me just see though, what is my last video? 2023, 2024? Did I do a 2024? Did I do a 2024? Maybe I didn't. Let's see here. I forget what the last full build video was. I think it was a 2023 because I hate doing them. I don't even know where it is, to be honest with you. I think it was a 2023. Oh, here it is right here. Yeah, it's 2023. I did it in September, but it should be fairly similar. I mean, there's going to be a couple things that are off, but it should be fairly similar to what is out now. Well, so we're gonna do a full video on traffic rules, Frederick. I'm just waiting. I don't know if you're on the EA channel or not, but they came out with another update, and that's kind of what I'm waiting for. What's a good replacement? I don't think you can replace the GigaHub, can you? From Bell anyway. Jeremy, how's it going? From Pickering. Next Tuesday, I'll get the U7 Pro. Oh, nice. Google Fiber is offering 8 gig. You probably don't need that. I have the 3 gig, and I have the 3 gig. Right now, we're just running on the 1 gig, and I barely scratched the surface of it. I tried to deploy traffic rules yesterday, and it seemed like none of them were taking. Yeah, traffic rules, we'll have to go through them again. Traffic rules are pretty good. It makes it fairly easy, but hopefully you're not having too many issues. Yeah, I don't think bridge mode. I don't know if Bell does bridge mode per se, unless you have a business line. I don't even know. I think you could do like some DMZ thing. I haven't done it. I just leave it in double NAT. I don't really care. Today, what we're going to talk about, mainly, it's just going to be, answering people's questions. I do have a couple things on here. On-site jobs we'll kind of look at. So why I haven't been doing Sundays for live streams is because we've been working pretty much every weekend. I'm going to Jamaica on March 5th. So I need to kind of get all the jobs completed. So right now, we just finished a job yesterday. It was for some we call them porta potties, just for, toilets on the job site. So it was for a business for that. So we ended up putting in 11 cameras. 6 of them were AI 360s. The rest were G5 Pros. Ended up putting in a network rack. Actually, since we're talking about it, let's just look at it. Shall we? Where am I going on? Twitter. I guess I could do Twitter. Sometimes Twitter just shows some weird stuff, so I don't like going on it sometimes, especially when I'm doing live streams. But this was a job. I mean, it was just a little 11 cables, I think 12 cables because the uplink. I just came down, did a service loop. Some people don't like the service loop there. I like it. They prefer it in the back. That's fine. Do it however you want. We do have a service loop as well in the ceiling because we pulled a bunch of slack. On the back, this is the Ubiquiti patch panel. And I remember when the Ubiquiti patch panel first came out, I messaged my contacts. I said, you need to get a cable management bar on there. So they did, which is great. The one thing they're lacking in that patch panel, though, is like you could use little tiny zip ties, just don't tie them tight, to attach them to this back arm. What I ended up doing, I just had full pieces of Velcro and I just cut them thin. So I just, lined it up there. Using vertical cable jacks, we're using red in this one. And that's pretty much it. This cable's not ours, by the way. That's going down. So they have another rack to the right-hand side. I wasn't able to film. I really wish I could have, because it was a really fun job. But here, yeah, so we ended up putting a DAC cable in, obviously, to connect these two. This hard drive bay for the NVR, yes, and I only have 2 screws in there. There's 4 screws in there now. But anyway, this hard drive bay was broken. So when you try to pop it in, it just keeps releasing. So I have extra UDMs and UMBRs and stuff here, so I ended up using that, replacing it so that I didn't have to go back. I'll have to RMA it, or I don't know, figure out how I'll get a new one from Ubiquiti. So it was kind of cool. What else was there? And this is, somebody did mention this, and I think it was a good comment, but this is one of the AI 360s in the warehouse, and it's just attaching to this beam. They said you should put it on an octagon box, and we probably should. It would look a little bit better. The issue with that, we don't have a ton of room to work with. If you've ever worked with these AI 360s, they're a bit of a pain to get the cable into the actual jack. Let me go look at the chat. That would have been such a fun job to film. Like, it was just, I really wish I was going to be able to, but I couldn't. Where was I? Hello, is the UDM Pro good enough for self-hosting business game servers starting small? Maybe. Depends on how many clients are going to connect. Eric, how's it going? Good afternoon. Your videos convinced me to transition my house in Pennsylvania and Quebec to Unifi. Nice. I've never actually been to Quebec, and I don't even live far from there. The site-to-site, the magic site-to-site. So today there was going to be one of 2 videos. It was either going to be the UDR, or it was going to be a video covering all of Unifi's VPNs, and I decided to do the UDR. Would pfSense work as replacing the Bell Hub? No, pfSense is a firewall. How is the UNAS? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't have no UNAS, nothing. Thought about doing a full install guide with using Unifi traffic rules. I kind of went over it a little bit in that UDR video today, but not like super in depth. I just showed how to block one network. I will be doing another video just on traffic rules, so. What is the difference between traffic rules and firewall rules on the Unifi OS? It's pretty much just clicking. I think it's easier for people to understand traffic rules and firewall rules probably, and that's why they do it. And when you go to create a firewall rule within Unifi, it says you should try traffic rules. It's just firewall rules on the back end. It just writes the rules for you. There are some things you can't do though. So in traffic rules, you can't block out the gateway IPs. So if you're trying to, you know, say you try to hit your camera gateway IP, you're still going to be able to get to the UDM dashboard. I'm with my gateway on DMZ. I need to do it. I just never have with my Bell Home Hub. I don't know why. Laziness, I guess. New to Unifi, not really network smart. Just ordered the UDM SE U7 Pro. Can I use the ports on the UDM, or do I need to get a switch for cameras as well? You have to look into how much wattage you're going to be using, because there's only a set amount of wattage that you could use on the. It's 180 watts. Is it 180 watts? That's actually not bad. So that's what you have to calculate. So I don't know. I'm just going off this. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But 180 watts, you kind of have to calculate that. You have 8 ports. You go into your U7 Pro. You go to the tech specs. And you can see this could use up to 21 watts. And then you combine like your camera. Like a G4 bullet's like 4 watts. You have 6 of those, you're looking at 24 watts. You just don't want to be... I typically am about 80% max of my PoE budget, and that's all I'll do. But you should be okay if you're just adding a couple cameras. Any chance on how the 360 displays on the viewport? I don't know. Do they not de-warp on the viewport yet? We were supposed to install a viewport at this place yesterday, but they locked the viewport in an office, so they're just going to do it themselves. Just updated Unifi access points on the U6 Pro 66665. Since the update, the memory on all 3 of the access point down went from 20 to 30 to 60. I would go into the community forums and mention that, unless you're a part of the Ubiquity Discord. Where do we go? Let's just go back here. So to help the team out, because that's probably not normal behavior. They're usually most likely probably trying to get that lower. I would post something here in community.ui.com. Oops, let me just move back to that screen. I had one of the new ones that I got from Ubiquity. I did an RMA, and they tried to send me a new UMBR Pro. They caught it and canceled. Oh, that sucks. We do not have safety on the box for the camera, or on the box for the conduit. Yes, there is safety on the conduit. Jade attached a little chain. And there's a chain going up to where the beam clamp and stuff, beam clamps on. Oh, you're talking about a new tray. Okay, so that's what I get. They sent me a new tray. Took 2 weeks. I don't really care about the new tray. I don't really need it. Not right now, anyway. You can't actually post any URLs within YouTube. I don't even see them. It doesn't show up. It just kind of blocks them. Yes, it is an unusual day for live stream. I've been super busy, so I haven't been able to make Sunday, which kind of stinks. I've never had a drive tray break, not by Ubiquity. That is the first time I've had a break. Would you suggest any newer devices or other devices for cloud? Gateway Dream Machine Pro switch. For cloud, Gateway Dream Machine Pro. Okay, Switch 24 Pro PoE, Wi-Fi 7 Pro, U6 Enterprise, in-wall, camera AI bullet. AI 360, these are not in stock. No, I think that's pretty good. I mean, it depends on the style of camera you like. Like the AI 360s are great. if you like the fisheye style. Would a UDM Pro with an 8TB hard drive, HDA 16 port, handle 6 basic Unifi cameras? Well, the 16 PoE kind of is a, I don't know. It's an okay switch for, I think they call it utility. So that only has 45 watts. Where's their other one? Standard. They have a 16 port rack mount. That's 42 watts. So 6 cameras. Let's take a look. Oops, that's not cameras. What am I doing? 6 cameras. So 4 watt. Yeah, that'd be fine. You're 24 watts. That'd be perfect. It is so bloody hot in this room. No, oh, that sucks. Okay, well. I don't know why that would be so hard to add, though. It's kind of strange. What's next for the UDM Pro? I'm not too sure what there's things in EA which is really cool, and I was hoping they were going to release it today, into the general, so I could do a video about it. And I can't really talk about it because I already know. But the next update that's coming out for the UDM Pro is really good. Other than that, maybe some new hardware eventually. I'd like to see. My G3 Flex keeps flashing green. I changed several... so you have to reset it. You'd have to reset it. I hope she turned the heat off. You guys want to hit that like button? We got almost 160 people here. And 20 likes. Turn off the heat. Turn on the air. Thank you. Thanks. There we go. She should be in here listening. So, let's see. Sorry, I should have refined my question. Would the UDM Pro allow for external access to my 4 servers that have? Yeah, it should. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. It all depends what you're trying to do with it. UDM could do pretty much whatever you're looking for. I mean, if you're comparing it to other firewalls. In regards to the traffic rules versus LAN local, yes, LAN local, that's what I was speaking of. So the gateway rules. You're probably gonna have to do a mix between firewall rules and traffic rules. That's how it's gonna be for a bit. Like there's another thing. I think I put a feature request in actually. I don't think they got back to me though. Let me look at my profile chat. Nope, no one responded. Usually they're pretty quick with responding to feature requests, but anyway, maybe this is just something that they don't really care about. So I did a feature request, and this is to add VPN subnets to traffic rules. So when we're creating a VPN, say you have a VPN for your employees, you don't want them to have access to the full subnet just to, I don't know, a Synology NAS or something like that. Well, they don't have the ability to, when you create the VPN, that subnet doesn't come into this dropdown. So this is the kind of the feature request I want. It's not a huge feature request, but we'll see if they respond. Maybe, maybe not. Why is my camera so big? There we go. U7 Enterprise, maybe. I don't even know what they're planning on that. I know they're coming out with other U7 gear because that's what they said in the video they released. It is a holiday is it a holiday in the US? If so, what holiday is it? Today is Family Day in Canada. I don't know net accounts for B2B sales. I don't know if they do that. I'm not too sure. First time seeing live stream. Well, welcome, Oscars. Or Oscar, I guess you would be called. Do you think they'll add teleport to the Cloud Key Gen 2 Plus? No, because you need a firewall of some, firewall of some sort. You know they make AC, AC Wi-Fi. Terry Johnson says soft phone. Yes, a soft phone would be great for Unifi Talk. I'm kind of holding out to do. I wanted to do a full Unifi Talk 2024 video, but they're releasing a new line of phones. I think I'm gonna wait. What's your link to the Discord? Discord. Where is my link to the Discord? Here it is, I believe. That is our Discord server. I just upgraded for both my CLI, or CLI, is that what it's called? Modem and my UDM. They both went official today. Oh, nice. I wish I could try out the cable modem. I just got a UMVR Pro, and one of the bays is also broken. Weird. Oh, it's President's Day. Oh, okay. Because I was expecting something to start shipping here. I would assume President's Day, they don't ship anything. I would assume, like, you know, postal offices and stuff like that are closed. A lot complaining about dynamic routing and NAT. Most of the job, I mean, yeah, the NAT thing, okay, but most of the jobs that I do, actually all the jobs, they don't require dynamic routing. But that's just me. I mean, if you need dynamic routing, go with something, you know, Palo Alto or something like that. Is there any plan to add ability to change the IP of the teleport? Yeah, I don't know about that. I thought they did, but I was looking for it the other day and I didn't see it. Because they have like 192.168.2, I think is the default. Not a day off, but President's Day. Okay. Unifi knob. Yeah, I think you're probably thinking about the door lock that they had at one point in time. This was a while ago. Cody, I'm having a little problem. I've scripted on a Pi 5 and on my main LAN, but my IoT can't talk to it, and I have on a firewall rules blocking it. That I'm not sure. I don't even know scripted. I've seen people talk about it, but I've never used it before. USPS is closed. Oh, darn it. Spring break there. Nice. I'll be going on vacation soon. I'm kind of excited about it because it is like we were working outside in the cold. Actually, I think I have another picture. We were working outside in the cold pretty much all day yesterday. My brother more so than me. But it was still cold. Like, it was really cold. They were saying it was going to be +2. It was like, ooh, what is this? Oh, that's fine. Take a screenshot. There we go. It was a lot colder than +2. It was like -11 or 12. But anyway, this is one of the cameras. So they wanted an AI 360 outside on a corner. There's a G5 Pro. They want it on corner. I'm like, how the heck are we going to get this on the corner? And this is what these are. That's the old camera. That's what we came up with. It's this corner bracket. I painted it black. I can't find corner black or brackets in black. And then we had this other mount, and then we just put the AI 360 on it. Seems to work pretty good. It gets a pretty decent view. I probably would have just went with like 3 cameras on the back going down each lane, but this is what they wanted. So, and it works pretty well. I wonder if they're having an issue with their drive base. Up until yesterday or the day before, I've never had issues with their drive base ever. I just ordered UDM-SE. Should I cancel? Based on your comments, that's something coming. I don't know. I probably wouldn't cancel. I mean, that's up to you if you want to wait or not. I have no insight. I just would assume that something is coming. Do they have a mobile app for their phone system? They do not yet, but it's in the works, apparently. Cody, realistically, with the normal UDM Pro, non-SE, being able to uplink 3.5 from my network, I have a 10 gig from, be able to upload. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to, if you have a faster connection than 1 gig, you'd have to put it in your SFP port. That's where your internet would connect. And then if you have IDS, IPS turned on to the max, like everything maxed out, it will do 3.5. What do you think? Well, external antennas, that's the plan. They're supposed to be sending out or pushing out external antennas. I don't know when they're going to do it. I would assume that it should have been done when they released it, but that wasn't the case. Just added to the request coming in for updated traffic firewall rules. The problem with the firewall rules is everybody's situation is a little different. I have to come up with some scenarios and kind of think about it. The firewall rules will kind of work hand in hand with their traffic rules. I'm looking to replace my Nest cameras with the with Unifi, but the word on the street is they probably will be coming out with new ones. We were talking about this last live stream that in the picture of their video you could see like, you know, a PTZ camera, dome, and a turret. Yeah, the corner bracket, it was like, I bought it off Amazon. We do have local suppliers like right, you know, half an hour away from me. I should have got from them, but I got it all from Amazon. I started spray painting it, and yeah, it looks okay. I mean, we did what we could with it. I really wish Ubiquiti would come out with a ton of different camera mounts for the cameras. It makes it a little hard to retrofit everything. We have to, you know, drill into the steel of the mounts and make our own holes and things like that. Delivered late November. Huh. I wonder if there's a production issue. Yes, this is what I seen. I can't talk about that though, but that, you know, kind of cool. It is boiling in here. It's the middle of winter and it's boiling. I want to open my window, but could be because I'm drinking tea. Where? Also, okay, I already read that. Sorry to add to onto my question. With the U6 long range AP work as well with the 16 gig? Yes. I will be using 42. Oh, if you're using what was that? The A6 long range. I didn't think the long ranges used that much. I thought it was 30. 30. Where the heck? It only uses 18.5 watts. So really, you just need to calculate your budget. I wouldn't put like if the switch only does 45 watts, I wouldn't go up to 42. I'd end up getting a bigger switch. Just because you never want to hit your max. Like if you went over those 42 watts, it's going to start dropping devices in your network or turning them off. Hello from the UK. First time discovering your live stream. Nice. Was pleased to watch your UDR video today. I got 1 + 2 PoE APs, but lost one due to cable damage. Uh-oh. Yeah, sometimes that happens. It's Chantel. It's not boiling. The house is cold. It's not 10 out. It is. Hold on a sec. I want to kind of hide my camera. Oh, I don't need to hide my camera. I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna move myself off screen for a second and then open my window. Oh, it is open. Oops. My window is open. What the heck? All right. Well, you guys are going to know. Yeah, it's going to be really bright back there. Sorry about that. Got 200 people here. Only 50 likes. Let's bump those likes up. Let's try to get 100. It actually does help with the algorithm. Hello. Any tips on how to buy stuff that's out of stock on the UI site and no third-party store? Wish I could. I have no idea. You just kind of have to wait till it goes back in stock. Crosstalk Solutions made this thing called UI Notify. You could try that. How is it possible to have Unifi Connect without the networking system? Also with sensors. Connect you could have on like a cloud key. It's just a controller. That's all it is. Yeah, it's just a controller. So you could have it on there, but with the sensors, you have to have an AP that could do Bluetooth. Where was I? I wish they try for a second chance, sort of. Release a spine and leaf. I don't think they're ever going to. Kevin, how's it going? Didn't get. Some people may not have got notifications because I released a video and then I released the live stream after, and I forget how many notifications it actually sends out. Based on possible upcoming new products, if I purchased a full commercial building setup, UDM Pro, UDM, should I feel hesitant buying everything now? I wouldn't think so. I would probably go ahead and purchase. The issue with waiting, we don't know when things are coming out, and then new products are going to come out all the time. So, yeah, I mean, you just need to go with it and see what happens. Because like I have no timelines. Ubiquiti just kind of releases things whenever they want. Yeah, I probably would get, I probably would just get the stuff now. Like the UDM Pro, especially if it's for a house, that's going to be way more than enough. You'll be good. It's a sensor. It's called the smart sensor. That's what they have. Smart sensor. This thing right here. So it could be used for door open, close, I guess window opens, close states. I think it does garage too, maybe? I forget. I have one on my door. Ambient light sensing, temperature, humidity. Actually, that's a good call. I don't know if it's online though. Let me see. And then I'll tell you the real heat in this room. Okay, you guys can't see that. That's good. Okay, so my UP sense is up. It is 25.4 in this office right now. So let's show you Fahrenheit. I spelled that so wrong. 2 Celsius. I love Google. It will correct me. So 25.4. It is 77.72 Fahrenheit in this room right now. And I could hear Chantel yelling downstairs. It is boiling. I'm roasting. Okay, enough about the heat. Richie, how's it going? Good to see you. Is there a way to repeat multicast DNS only for certain networks? Yes. You just need to turn it off on some networks. I think it's right in their general network page, I believe. Under the global management or whatever. Yes, it's Monday. It's a weird day for me to stream. It's a holiday here. We got home around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time yesterday, and I was just so tired. I was starving. We were working in the cold all day. I'm like, I can't stream. Back in the city, Honolulu. Honolulu is very busy. I think we were talking about this with you probably a couple streams ago before we left. What do you think of the Protect top of the AI 360 on the... I think it's all right. I think it works well. I haven't used Toastify's tool yet. I haven't even applied to use it. I probably will, though. Do you know any news about the UDM SE? Like any newers? Will there be an Ultra model? I don't know. The Ultra would be... So the wording with Ubiquity's new devices are a little bit different. Like, Ultra would mean less than the UDM SE. So it's not going to be better. Like, it won't have more features. So with an NVR, a U6 Pro, and a PoE switch, yes, it should work. Yep. I miss the EA store as well, even though like we're a part of the Creators Club, like whoever's in the Creators, or I don't know, it's Creators Club, whatever it's called. So we do get things to review and then put videos out, but I still miss the EA store. Albert, thank you so much for the 22 pounds. I always get this wrong. That will go a very, very long way. Let's see what that is. $31.95 Canadian. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to like that. I didn't even know that was a feature still. And a heart. I really do appreciate that. That will buy me a bunch of coffees this week. I think we have 3 smart sensors, but the batteries finally ran out of them. When did I do my video? Smart sensor. Smart sensor. I did my video in May 2022, and the batteries just ran out last month. So that went a super long way. And I had everything turned on. Everything. Oh, it works for the garage. Okay. Just occurred to me I could install a Express to Mesh. Yes, you could. You could, yep. Yeah, I picked up the 3-pack. So the 3-pack, does it not come with that water sensor as well? 73 is ideal. What did I say it was again? 77. Yeah, it's boiling. Holiday. Germans are always on work. We were going to go to work today, and I'm like, you know what? I need a day off. 1, I need to get a video out, and then 2, I just need a day off. Chantel says it's 18 Celsius down there. It's a lie. That's euros. Okay. Well, that's still a lot of euros, and thank you very much, Albert, for your support. Hello, Cody. I'm a little late from the basement. Please unlock the door with the G2. I think you messaged already at the beginning of the stream. Would it be a good idea to just try out the free enterprise basic plan? You could. They have Unifi identity for free anyway for like local use. That will give you free mobile app, like Unifi access mobile app, VPN, one-click VPN, one-click Wi-Fi. And then if you have the EV station, it will give you access to that too. Kim, how's it going? Good to see you. Good/would the wall mount for the U6 Pro be used for a U7? I think so. I believe they're the exact same mount. I'm pretty, yeah, they should be tech specs. Aren't they the Pro mounts that they come with? U6, U7, U6. In the box, yeah, it's gonna be the same thing. So this is their Pro mount, and that will work. That should work with the U7. Oops. Yep, same thing. You'll be good. You can recharge batteries for the... You could get rechargeable. Oh, that's probably actually a good idea. Would you recommend WireGuard or OpenVPN? I think WireGuard's supposed to be a bit faster. I use OpenVPN though. Actually, I'm using... what am I using? Teleport. I'm using Teleport. I don't really have a need to VPN into my network though, so it doesn't really matter. One water sensor in the 3-pack. I need to get that. Still salty about the lack of water sensor availability. So it's only in the 3-pack. That's what you'd have to buy. How well does Unifi mesh work? Well, unless it has like a dedicated backhaul radio, you're cutting your Wi-Fi pretty much in half. If you can cable everywhere. Cable literally everywhere. What would be the best hardware to do building-to-building link? It's a distance of 300 meters. Running a cable will not do. Maybe some, well, depends on how much money. Some people like these devices, some people don't. The building-to-building bridges, I haven't had issues with them. These integrate directly with Ubiquiti. This one's the cheaper one, of course. You could always do, I haven't used any of their Wave stuff, so I have no clue. You could use these, the Gigabeam Plus. Yeah, I don't know. They have so much. I don't do a lot with the UISP side, so I'm not 100% sure, but the building-to-building bridges work pretty well. And I think they go up to 500 meters, if I remember correctly. Your wife loves Unifi Protect. I wish Unifi would start Unifi Home, i.e. thermostat doorbell. Yes, that would be really cool. I use Identity Enterprise free plan, but the free Identity VPN doesn't work for me. Really? That's interesting. You have to get a proper smart home thermostat, Cody. Then yes. Well, Sean, we do. We have a Honeywell, but apparently the Honeywell only allows you to have one person, and I don't have access to that. So when I want to change the temperature, I got to run downstairs. Okay, before answering more questions, let me sell out here for a little bit. First up is our channel, our vlog channel thingy. So we're trying to get to 500 subs on here. The latest one was Chantel made me this 10,000. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Right here. I hit 10,000 subs quite a while ago, but I think it was for Valentine's Day. She got me this, and it was late. But she made me this 10,000 subscriber, wall badge plaque thingy. So that's really cool. So that video is just like a 1-minute video. And then we have like Florida, Jamaica. We have a couple Hawaii videos in there. We're going to be doing more Hawaii videos because we have a ton of that. Obviously, cats are going to be a big part of it. That's why the tail's in the name. We'll get Chantel to do a bit of tech stuff eventually, but we're going to Jamaica, so we'll be recording more of Jamaica. And then, no, that's going to be on my channel. That'll be my channel. But yeah, anyway, if you want to subscribe, that'd be grand. Did I already post the link? No, I didn't. Here we go. Here's the link. Neon, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. And I keep saying it, I need to do more for the memberships. And once I get back from vacation, I'm going to start thinking about that. So that's the first sellout. Let's do another sellout, shall we? Ubiquiti affiliate links. If you're buying anything through Ubiquiti, make sure to use my affiliate link. That would be absolutely amazing. Let's see. Where were we? No, there's no Ubiquiti, there's no Unifi conference happening today, but we'll talk about it. They're doing a world conference thing, and I am going, so it's going to be cool. I have 2 separate multicast video streams on my own LAN going to the same destination port, but they can't interfere with the other. Not too sure. I can't, yeah. That's more of an email question. I probably should start a forum, because like other people have said, I was watching Lawrence Systems the other night, and he's saying Discord really isn't the best for, like we use Discord a lot. It's more just to chat like with the community, but for like troubleshooting and helping others, I probably should start some sort of forum. If the U7 Pros have 2x2 on all bands for a total of 6, what kind of radio arrangement do you think the U7? Oh, I don't know. I don't even know if they'll come out with the U7 Lite. I'm not sure though. I just upgraded to UXG Lite. Yeah, the UXG is great. On teleport, does it tend to auto change the IP? I'm not sure. You know what? That's something I'm going to test before I do that VPN video. So I'm doing a video on all the VPNs. I will create a subnet of 192.168.2/whatever and see if teleport changes. Because I don't have that answer, but that's something that definitely needed. Hello from Sweden. The sensor 3-pack became available. Yes, only 1 water sensor. That's fine. I'd only need 1 water sensor. I have not tried that VPN. Nope. I use Gigabeam Plus between buildings. Very good. They are good. My building to building is having troubles with the latest update. Oh, that's not good. Mark, what was your question? Your original question? Would the wall mount? Oh no, it wouldn't work with the mesh. No, it wouldn't work with that. Nope. Does Unifi have any plans to add motion sensors? Burglary. I wish they would. I think that would be really cool. I don't think they will though. Already sub. Thank you very much. Hello from Vipers. Sorry, I probably messed that up. Greeting from South Africa. How's it going? Cyprus. I'm like, okay, I don't think that's a place, but I'll try to pronounce it anyway. 5,500 square foot property, very old UK, very big walls. Also some newer concrete with rebar. Ooh. Currently using 8 US AC mesh. The house. Any tips handover for iPhone? That's going to be difficult. You're going to have to do a lot of testing. Get some signal analyzers. Use the, depending what you're using for a firewall. Use Ubiquiti Signal Mapper with Wi-Fi Man and see where your dead zones are. I like the new Pro 24 PoE, but do you think they will have 8, 10 gigabit, 16? I doubt it. With your affiliate link, does it still work if you switch to the store? Yes, so it will work. It always directs you. I only have the one link, so it takes you to the US store. If you want to use it in Europe or Canada or Spain or wherever else they have stores, you just need to switch and it will still go through. Yes, the World Conference. Jim, you're gonna fly over the pond and come to it? I mean, I'll answer these last couple of questions and then we'll kind of talk about the Ubiquiti World Conference. I'm very excited about that. I used your link to buy the UMVR Pro. Thank you very much. Yeah, the free camera is really nice. I was talking to them about the Theta, and well, the Theta in that place wouldn't have worked, and it doesn't have night vision, which kind of sucks. Tony, thank you very much for watching. I don't know what ports teleport works or uses. I probably should know all that, but I don't. Okay, let's talk about Ubiquiti World Conference for a second here. Oops. Oops. Where's the link? I wonder if I just saw some videos there. Oh no, that's me. That's my video going on right now. Oh, they have a Ubiquiti. They did a Ubiquiti. I should go back and watch these videos. Ubiquiti World Conference 2015. I'm going to go watch these. And then I'm going to see how different it's going to be. But anyway, Ubiquiti is doing, they did this already in South America, but now they're bringing, well, one to North America. I guess, Jim, you could go somewhere on this side, but so in Chicago on March 26th, that is which one I am going to. I've already booked my flight. I already booked my hotel. I'm bringing my brother It's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully some of you are going to go to it. If you want to register, I believe you have to be a business, but I'm not 100% sure. If you want to register, that's the link there. You register, fill out your information, and then hopefully you get accepted. And then if you do see me there and you want to talk to me or whatever, just feel free to come up and ask me questions or whatever. So Robert Parra, the CEO, he'll be doing a, little speech. At the last one, which was like a few months ago, this was before the Unifi Express was out, and they showed that there. So the Unifi Express, the Gateway Lite, what else? There was a couple other things that were new and not even released or seen on the internet. So I'm hoping they do the same thing for this. And if they let me film it, I'm definitely going to film it. But yeah, if anybody's in the Chicago area, we will be there. I'm flying in on the 25th, very early in the morning. We'll be there at 10 a.m. And I'm leaving the 27th at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Then it's going to UK, Germany, Sweden, Dubai, and then Singapore, which is, about a month later. Be nice if they came to Toronto, but I don't think they're going to. If they do come to Toronto, I will be going to that though. Christopher, how's it going? Does Verizon work with the LTE Unifi modem? I'm not 100% sure. I think they have like a pro one that you could use whatever you want. Using original USG. Well, if it still works, it works. I got a notification that the 3.2.9 is available to download. Do you know a quick rundown? I think that was just a bug fix, maybe. 3.2.9. Ooh. 3.2.9. 3.2.9. Oops. That's not there. What the heck? Are you on early access? Oh, there's 12 out now. That's probably why. Dream Router. So this one just adds DS Lite support. Okay. There was probably something in 3.2.9. Oh, here it is. It's official. Yeah, you could do this. It was a month ago. Added notice for speed test, improved stability, improved identity user experience, improved PPSK. There doesn't really look like anything that would hold you back from updating to that. You wish you could afford to. They are here in April. Yeah, so go to the one in April. I mean, the flight, so we're taking a flight from Toronto down to Chicago, whatever their airport is, for two people, my brother and I, there and back. It only costs like $750, which was really cheap. Now the hotel, mind you, was double that for 2 nights, which is insane. Is there any hint regarding the LTE wireless backup supporting 5G? No, I don't know anything about that. We don't even have any of their LTE stuff in Canada anyway. Hey, Codes, love the content. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Morning from Tampa. If I have 2 sites and want to resign one site to someone, how do I do it? So you want to send off ownership? You would just have to transfer ownership to them. That's it. So you go into your Unifi OS, you go to console settings, and then you just transfer ownership. Do you have a video to watch on the Wi-Fi MAM to map out Wi-Fi signals, or is it something to test it and see? You'd have to test it out and see because everybody's space is different. I do have a video on it though if you want to watch it. What was it called again? Signal Mapper. That's not there. Wi-Fi Man. Wi-Fi Man Wizard. No, it wasn't the wizard. Wi-Fi Man Wizard. This is going to be a little old though. This was back in 2022 before I had a phone that could do LiDAR. There you go. I mean, it's still basically the same. Roberto from Italy. Thank you very much. Appreciate you watching. Quick one. I have the UXG Pro. Quick one. Is the UXG Pro device a drop-in replacement for the... Well, you could... maybe. I probably wouldn't get that, though. Depending on your needs, like speed needs, I'd probably get this. The Gateway Lite. Yep. And it's a lot cheaper. A lot more affordable. When you go to the Ubiquity conference, please take the UNASP and take a look. Yeah. Well, if they have it there, I'm going to be... I hope that I'm allowed to film. I don't know, though. I'm going to have to ask them if I could film. What I would really like to film is some of the conference with Robert Pear. I guarantee you that is not going to be able to go on the internet. But I think maybe around the convention floor, I will be able to. Any idea when Ubiquity will be releasing a thermostat? I have no clue. They had like a thermostat showing up in their Connect video. Or Connect thing. This was a long time ago, though. Is it safe in Chicago? I have no idea. I guess it would probably be like any city. There's probably safe spots and there's probably not so safe spots. I'm hoping where the conference is, it's a somewhat safe spot. Oh, no, it's no, Ubiquity World No, so there's if you guys are thinking that it's an actual Ubiquity World Conference, the Ubiquity World Conference, I guess I should have changed the title. I don't even know what to change the title to. The Ubiquity World Conference Tour. I guess I could change it to that so it doesn't confuse people. Tour coming soon. I don't freaking know. It's an in-person thing. It was just me kind of talking about it, getting it out there so that people know. This is where Ubiquity is going. There's no actual me watching stuff, unfortunately, because that would be kind of cool too. Registered for... I haven't even got... I haven't got official acceptance to go. But anyway, I know I'm going. Let's see. I want to mount the U7 Pro to the wall horizontally. Yes, I have for several other APs. $25 wall mount. It shows as the... Yeah, that should be fine. I'm not... don't quote me on that, though, because I haven't used their wall mount. I know which one you're talking about. It's that little piece of plastic that goes down to the side. Chicago Airport is O'Hare. Yes, that is it. From the airport to where we're staying, it's like a 40 or 50 minute Uber ride. For me to get a train from home to London and back, it's $250. Yeah, hotels too. This whole trip's costing... It's costing a trip to Jamaica, like a week in Jamaica at least. It is a nice hotel. Chantel, don't say the name. Yeah. Don't say the name of the hotel, because I'm not supposed to really know. I'll film in incognito. Oh, true. I've been watching for a while, and honestly, without your channel, without you, I wouldn't be so good at my job. Well, that's great to hear. I'm glad I could help you out. Yeah. Chantel say that. Do not say the name. Do not. I don't care if people know where I'm staying. It's just I don't... We're staying where the conference is being held. The exact same hotel. So that's why I just don't want people to say anything. They should live stream it. I think if they did live stream it, that would be really cool. But they're probably trying not to show off new products and stuff to the internet, I would assume. Oh, the circumference is bigger on the U6. Okay, so maybe it wouldn't work. I'm not going to ICS West, and I believe Ubiquity is going to be there, actually. I think I saw somebody say that. Hello from the Netherlands. Thanks for your videos. I learned a lot and improved our network at our restaurant. Nice. And home network as well. You didn't even say that. I don't know why I thought that. Unifi products and Protect will expand soon. That's great. Well, I hope it's working well for you. Registered in UK. I would assume that they're going to start pushing... Well, the UK ones are kind of a little bit off. The one in Chicago is like, what? Just over a month away. So hopefully they start letting people know and telling them where it is so that they could book. Because I would assume that hotels are going to go pretty quick. Any idea when Unifi Talk will allow caller ID and a CNAME for phones connected to the AT&T? I think it's on their roadmap, but I don't know exactly when. How'd the Unifi Access 8-door go? It went well, and I couldn't record it, unfortunately, but it went well. We do have another job coming up that we're going to be using it for, and I'm allowed to film it all, so I will. It allows up to 3 persons. Cody, hire me. Yeah, I wish I could, but when I was doing this, I registered. I had to register. I registered and I said I was only going. And then I'm like, why would I only go? Maybe I'll see if my brother wants to go, because I didn't want to go on didn't want to fly alone, stuff like that. And then I just emailed the people, and my brother's coming with me. And I don't think anybody else could get in, really. The Camera AI Pro, is that a good one? Yes, I saw it. I haven't used it personally, like I don't have one. But I was working with somebody the other day and they have it, and it's great. And the license plate detection is way better than the AI Bullet. What I could do, like if they do allow me to film it, what I use to record is this right here. Just a GoPro. I don't know if I'm gonna upgrade. This is the GoPro Hero 11. I have a vest strap thing that I could just vest strap it on. I need to go get more GoPro attachments because I keep losing them. Every trip we go on, I seem to lose them. Right now, this is like the only one that I have, which is the hand thing. I used to have like a head mount and a bunch of different options. Hi, Cody. I want to upgrade my Nano HD APs. What would you recommend? I don't know. It's hard. I like the U6 Pro still. If it's just for your home or something like that, I would just stick with the U6 Pros. In your opinion, do you think the Dream Machine would be enough for a small school college with no more than, yeah, with 150 or yeah, absolutely. So Ubiquiti does a pretty good job on their website here. And they just recently added this. It has, like, after they redesigned their website, they just re-added this or started doing it. So like client devices, you could have 1,000 plus. Unified devices, they say you could have 100, like access point switches and stuff like that altogether. I probably wouldn't go up to 100. I'd probably do like 80. Thank you for the $10. I know it's something small, but just wanted to say thanks for answering my questions and thank you for the amazing videos. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Nobody ever needs to feel like they need to super chat or anything like that, but it is definitely appreciated. Thank you. That will help my way to Chicago. We'll have to start a, Ubiquiti World Conference fund or something like that. Even though I've already bought everything to get there. I was going to drive, but it was a 9-hour drive. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do that. And I'm hoping that, like, I think Willie Howe is going to go. I'm pretty sure Lawrence Systems is going to go. So it's going to be nice to meet people that I've been talking to for quite a while off YouTube and meet some people who might watch my YouTube. I think it's going to be fun. Nicholas, thank you. I appreciate you watching. Yes, boys business trip. Yeah, my brother and I are going to have quite a bit of fun. There's a Margaritaville right down the road, except it's in the winter, so that might not be that good. Let's wait for the UCW to roll around and see which business hotels with the conference hall and has an average pricing. It was, well, the price for the UWC, it's free. It's a free event. Nobody has to pay to get in. And they provide you lunch, it says, I think. Lunch will be provided. But then they say here, registration does not guarantee entry to the event. Once your response is submitted, the Ubiquiti team will review and detail and confirm your participation. I'm not even sure how many people are let in, but just based, going off these pictures, it looks like a few hundred, maybe. One thing that I'm kind of concerned about, you would see all these people dressed up in dress shirts and coats and suits and stuff like that. I'm really hoping they don't have a dress code. I'm going to be wearing my backwards hat. I'm going to be wearing my Ubiquiti shirt and jeans or khakis or shorts. I might even wear shorts. I always wear shorts, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm waiting for the Ubiquiti dance in the next update. I have AI Pros. The AI Pros are apparently really good. AI Thetas is a very obvious hat. Yes. Yes. I didn't think about that. With like a little power pack or something like that. Have you have a pretty high failure rate with the UAP mesh? Huh, interesting. I didn't use too many of those, and yeah. Does someone know if license plate secretion works in Europe? I would assume it would work, but it all depends on... Oh, wait, hold on. The Home Assistant. That I don't know of. I don't know Home Assistant at all. I fly weekly to work. If driving distance is 5 hours or less, I just don't like flying. So the flight to the conference is like an hour and 50 minutes, which is nothing. So that's going to be really nice. Does the Unifi Express work with a Unifi switch or maybe even TP-Link switch? Yeah. Yep. I mean, it will work with any switch. You're just going to have to, like, if you use a TP-Link switch and it's a managed switch, you're going to have to do your VLANing and stuff in Ubiquity under the Express first and then do it through TP-Link. Cody, the donation should go to the Basement Crew Vacation Fund. Yes, that is true. Get you guys out to Jamaica. With 51 unified devices and 520 clients on my school Udemy, that's still fine. I have open devices. And oh, nice. I look after a couple schools as well, and they're using Ubiquity stuff, and it seems fine. What would you recommend for the outdoor AP? I guess now, because hopefully they end up coming out with, whatever, we'll just go here. Hopefully they come out with a remodel of like the outdoor APs, like the AC mesh, but they make one that's Wi-Fi 6 maybe. But right now the U6 mesh is probably the one that you're going to want. This is like, if you were looking on outdoor APs, this is what they're or the Swiss Army knife, actually. If you just need basic Wi-Fi connectivity, the Swiss Army knife may not be a bad idea. And then you could get the, little antennas when they come out. Who knows when they're coming out? Thank you for the membership. That's great. I really need to start. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something for these members because people keep becoming members. One thing I was thinking of is releasing videos early to members and then like waiting a day and then having it go public. I mean, there's only like 30 or 40 members that would be able to watch it anyway. Ditto on the dress code. I really hope they don't have a dress code. And if they do, I'm going to ask them if I don't need to follow it. Always, I do. I wear shorts all the time. When we were at the job yesterday, I was going to bring shorts. Luckily, I didn't because it was really cold outside. Do you ever think Ubiquity will step into the smart home devices, smoke alarms? I think they probably will. I think they will, eventually. Will UID work in South Africa? I think. I don't know if there's restrictions on UID, is there? UI.com/UID. I don't think there's restrictions with UID. It would just be like with talk or something like that. Oh, is Unifi Identity okay, here we go. Unifi Identity Standard is available globally. Additionally, the Unifi Identity Basic is global. Okay. So for the paid versions, you only could do it in the US. So what I found, because in Canada, we're not in the US. When I was trying to do, they have some other products like, I don't know if it was called Floor Designer or something like that. They have a bunch of stuff within Unifi Identity paid versions. So you just could register and get those add-ons for free. So yes, it will work where you live. Don't lie, 9 hours with your brother is just much for a drive. Yeah. Well, I've done long drives like that before. I'd just rather not. It's way better. Like if we left at 9 in the morning, we wouldn't get there till 6 and that would suck. Okay, you're talking to somebody else. I'm like, I do not understand that. Sounds like how MikroTik ran their MikroTik users. Well, I could go for pancakes. I purchased all my startup gear. I used your links. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, it doesn't, obviously for privacy reasons, doesn't tell us who bought stuff, which is great. Robert, how's it going? Yep. The price very suitable for a school, small and business. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Virgil, how's it going? And cheers, greetings to Tom, Chris, and Willie and Co from the company or community. Yes, I don't know if they're probably not in here, but I'm hoping we do meet them. I've talked to all of them. I've done a live stream with Tom once, I think, but meeting in person's a little bit different. Just waiting to put in my network jobs before I put it all up and running. That's a slow rollout since I have to figure the routing. Yeah, the routing's always a interesting thing. That's for sure, especially in a house. I'm trying to... Oh, yes. Keep hitting the like button. We're at 99 likes. We're really close to that 100. I don't know if I have any other pictures. Let's look at Instagram here. Instagram. I probably have some on my phone. I don't know why Instagram loads so slow. Profile. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram too, it's up to you. But I post a lot of stuff here. Cable pulling. We still have a ton of cables to pull out this job. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Sometime next week, I guess. Or this week, next week. I guess that's it. Ooh, we have to go back to this job. So if you didn't see this video, I'm going to play it, but the audio might go through, so I'll mute it quickly. Oh, it is muted. So this is a job for one of my main customers, and I mean, it was obviously left in a little bit of a mess, and they don't need this rack. There's no reason for them to have a rack. Can I pause this? Oh, I can. Okay, so this patch panel here, the majority of the cameras are connected to it, and you can see the bundle there. So what we're going to do, we're going to put a 12U rack up there. I already got permission, and they said, yeah, go ahead to do it. So we're going to rip all this out, and I'm going to film it. We're going to re-terminate all those cables and then figure out what to, like this right here. That will all be gone. So yeah, we're going to redo that. It's going to be a fun job. I forget where I was going with that though. I was going somewhere with that, and now it's just totally gone out. It's for the same company that I do this work for, that I'm pulling in like 250, 300 cables for. That job is closing in very quickly. One difficulty with smart home IoT, like smoke detectors and thermostats, is many smart devices cannot legally be used in the U.S. businesses locations, such as smart... Oh, I didn't know that. Can I run a standard Unifi switch without a Dream Machine without any problem? Yeah, it would just... Yeah, absolutely. Like, it would just act as a switch. I mean, that's all it would do. You don't even need a controller, per se, to get it working. Lance, greetings from That was weird. American Samoa. I love watching your videos. Awesome. Thank you for watching. The IT guy, how's it going? I really new to Unifi localization to Mayotte Island. I said that terribly wrong. Actually using the UDM Pro. Perfect. Really appreciate the live. I like doing the lives. It's just been very hit or miss when I've been going live. Monday seems to be all right day. So, does the AI Theta audio chime? Audio chime. I don't think it has an audio chime. It has an audio mic. It's an extra attachment though that you have to buy. I set up a VPN client on my UDM-SE along with routing rules. Super impressed with how they make it crazy easy. When will we get the premiere of the... Oh, I guess we could talk about that job. Oh, gosh. That is... I don't think I have any pictures in here. Where the heck do I... Is there a way to filter pictures in Discord? I guess I could just look up my name. Mac Telecom. Oh, man. There's going to be... It's because everybody who tags me... Oh, there's like 40 pages. I don't think I took too many pictures of it. I think the only picture that I took of it was the electricians who cored the floor. I can't find it. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So this job that we're doing Unifi Access. We're doing three doors for that. We're doing Unifi Network and Unifi Protect. So there's another MSP who's going to be looking after their desktops, I guess, and stuff like that. And we've had a bit of we were having a bit of a back and forth. So we've already purchased all this gear a while ago. We were going to put in a UDM Pro. We're putting in a 24-port Pro switch and then just a standard switch. Well, the MSP doesn't want us to install a firewall. They say that the Bell Home Hub, which is the ISP gear, has plenty enough security. And seeing as most of their desktops, it's like a virtual desktop environment, which it really isn't. It's just going out to the cloud. They just use cloud applications. They don't have any file servers or anything on site. You still want a firewall to see what traffic is coming in and out, block malicious stuff. Anyway, I explained that to him. We aren't doing a firewall anymore because they think it will cause issues. Not my call, whatever. So I said to them, how are you going to host Unifi Access? How are you going to host Unifi Protect? What else was there? And Unifi Network. So now we sold them a UMVR and a cloud key. which ends up costing more than the UDMS or the UDM Pro. So it's been a kind of a nightmare. And this job isn't big. Like, it's like 35 cables. It's a small little job, but it has been the biggest pain in my butt, and I cannot wait for it to be over. And we're allowed to record it. So next weekend, I think on Sunday again, so we're probably going to miss live stream next Sunday. I'm going to end up going there. We'll record installing the rack, doing the terminations, putting the UMBR in the switches, obviously no UDM Pro, and then we'll put up the cameras and things like that. So it's been a really weird job. Because it's like, whose word are they going to trust, mine or the MSPs? And obviously they trusted the MSPs, so whatever, we're not putting a firewall. Realistically speaking, can we expect a UNAS this year? I'm not too sure. I don't have dates on anything. I don't even know if it's a thing. I have 147 devices, 98 are Wi-Fi, and 49 switches on my self-hosted controller. Also have a UDM Pro, but it's too light to manage all those devices. Interesting. Yeah, because their max is, they say, 100. Greetings from Switzerland. Quick questions for home use. Dream wall or buy every device separate? I need 7 Unifi products like APs and cams. I'm kind of sold on the Dream wall as it's cheaper. The Dream wall's not bad. I have one at my mom's and it's been working fine. If you like that style, like, you know, stick it to the wall and you like how it looks, I think the Dream wall will be fine. Love watching your videos. Thank you. G4, G5 Dome. I'd just go with the G5 probably. What's your experience with unified door access working with third party? I haven't used any third party cards, but they allow it apparently. Yeah. So they allow you to use different cards. It's just not as secure. Austin, how's it going? Collab with Tom soon. I just don't know what I'd collab with Tom about. Maybe some Unifi stuff? Maybe? TechWiz, have a good day. Take care. More folks available for the... Oh, yeah, holiday. That's probably why. I didn't think it was a holiday there, but... Oops. Let's see... Can you address concerns that Unifi switches PoE is causing interference for home automation? I have no clue. I haven't even seen that. That's the first I'm hearing of it. I wouldn't think so, though. I mean, it's PoE is a standard, and they would have had to, you know, live up to those standards. It looks like the UP chime, but doesn't act as one of the doorbells. That is true, yes. Well, and it's plugged in. Is it with the USB-C thingy? I guess we could just look it up. USB-C. Theta. I think it's it's USB-C, not Ethernet, right? Yeah. I really wish we could use different thingies, like microphones and stuff like that. So, no, not microphones. Sorry, I was gonna message. I wish we could use different cables. We were gonna, in this job that we're doing for like 300 cables and stuff like that, we were gonna use an AI Theta because it would look way better. We ended up going with an AI 360 because the cable's too short to connect to the hub, which kind of sucks. Any recommendation on log output software for the UDM? I have a financial customer. Tom, Lawrence System did a video on Graylog. You could do that. I have mine pushing out to Synology NAS right now, which does a fine job, but I think Graylog would be easier to consume. Just join. Could I get a recap? Oh, Lord. I'm kind of just all over the place. We were talking about... I'm really just answering questions. We talked about the Ubiquity World Tour or conference that is coming, and I'm going. It's in Chicago on March 26th. So I'll be going down to Chicago to do that. And we're just talking about some on-site jobs and things of that nature. About to get started on my own Ubiquity system. It's expensive, but kind of exciting. So, yeah, you'll go down a rabbit hole. Like, you'll just want to keep buying new Ubiquity stuff if you're just getting into it. They're not an MSP if they're recommending you using... I could not believe it. I honestly could not, and they've been in business for a very long time. 147 unified devices. What a large number. Yeah, that is large. You could do the Cloud Key Enterprise, but at that point, I would just, get a self-hosted controller. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. They've signed off on it. We're just installing the UMVR now. I was handing everything off to the MSP anyway afterwards. We're not looking after it. I'm sure if they need help with door access and things like that, they'll be calling us. Dual Collects. I watched a lot of your videos and love them all. I want to do side jobs next to my 9-to-5 job, but I have no idea where to get side jobs. That is always the hard part. The hardest part about starting a business is getting work. And it's kind of like, I'm more of an introvert than extrovert. I wouldn't go into somebody's business and try to sell my services. Maybe you're like that, so you could do that. I found Facebook ads were decent. With Facebook ads, like if you're trying to sell Wi-Fi and stuff like that, you're going to get a lot of home users who are not willing to pay that much money. But there are the odd job that comes up and it's actually worth the ad that you're pushing out. Other than that, I'm not too sure. My work comes from YouTube. Like that's where I do pretty well all my intake. I'm migrating from Unifi from Amada and can't say to thank you enough. Thank you very much. Yeah, Amada's okay. I mean, it's okay. I'm trying to remember that influencer YouTube guy and girl team that made videos for Ubiquity. Oh, that was I think that was a little stage thing. I forget. Weren't they actors? Actors and actresses? I don't remember. Do you have any thoughts on the suggestions on how to use my iPhone with the 5G as backup internet? I've never done that. I'm not even sure if you can. Holiday in US and Canada today. Yes, that's true. So that's probably why there's more people here. If you want to hear AI Theta, it's live on my channel. Theta speaker works as a USB speaker as well. I would, but it would probably not route properly through my speakers right now because how I have it set up. I will watch after though if you're having it live. And go follow Jim if you're not, or subscribe to Jim. Makes great content. I live in the area with frequent ISP outages. I live in an area. Okay. I have a UDMSE with 2 ISPs. One of the ISPs requires me to physically log into their server. Ooh. Possible to automate login on the UDMSE. I'm sure you could write some sort of script to do it. I just don't know how you would do it. Justin Doctor, no worries. We have been going quite a while. We'll probably go for a while longer. Greylog is great for logging UDM output. I need to set up a Greylog server. PoE chimes, I wish they would do it separate. Like instead of buying the Doorbell Pro and then doing a PoE chime, I wish it would be completely separate. Is there anything in the works for parents in the Ubiquity app for scheduled Wi-Fi downtime? So what you could do, and I'll put this a part of my traffic rules, you could set, like, say you have a kids network or something like that, you would set schedules for it so that the Wi-Fi only works between 12 and 5 or whatever time you say. Got the UDR at home, but now I see a need for the SE and some APs. What are the chances we see Wi-Fi 7 in walls this year? I would say it's probably like a 60-40. 60% we'll see them. They did say that they're going to have other Wi-Fi 7 devices coming out. What's your take on the changes on the main Unifi or the UI dashboard with show Onsite devices all? Yeah, it's a little weird. So like I have a couple hosted servers as well and it shows them all separately. I'm getting more used to it, but every time they make a change to the unifi.ui.com, it throws me for a loop. I think it's all right. I don't think it's amazing though. All I'm looking to do right now is to have the UDMSE connected to an access point for my main house. Then my second house that I'm renting out have an access point with the switch. Yeah, you could do that. Yep. Yeah, you wouldn't need to do... maybe when you get more into Ubiquity, you'll want to just keep buying stuff. Maybe that's just me. I want everything new that's coming out. I don't even care. They came out with this USB-C cable. I want it. I don't know if it's here. Is it here? Where was it? I think it was under Amplify. It was like, maybe it's UISP. Power surge cabling. Where the heck was it? But it tells you the wattage on it. I think, yeah, I don't know where to find it, but it was this USB-C cable, but it tells you the wattage that it's using, which is kind of cool. I'm not a fan of the celebrity commercials, but celebs that understand technology. I don't mind how they're doing their kind of this, or when you look on the front page. I don't mind these ones. I think they're kind of funny. I don't know. I think I don't know if the person who comments about the guy and girl on YouTube, that was probably something totally different, or it was different. And I'm not even sure if Ubiquiti had a hand in that. I'm pretty sure they did. And they also, and there was another conspiracy, I guess, that Lone Wolf DIY was kind of a part of that as well. I wish Lone Wolf DIY did more videos. I like his videos. I don't think he's posted in quite a while, though. Lone Wolf DIY, where the heck is this channel? Because when the first, what was the video he did? And Crosstalk did a video watching his video, I think, or something like that. Where the heck is it? Lone Wolf DIY. Oh, here, right here. Like like the editing and stuff, and it was great. And he hid his little mic inside of his beard. I wish he would come out with some more stuff. But the first video that kind of got everybody watching his stuff was oh, here we go. It was the G4 Doorbell Pro release. This was before anybody knew what the G4 Doorbell Pro was, and he had it. I don't know if he has the video here though, and his thumbnails are great. I don't see it. Oh wait, maybe this probably was it that kind of got attention. Actually, it did fairly well, but that was before the G4 Doorbell Pro was out, and everybody was losing their stuff about it. Plus, I have to run 1,000 feet of fiber on top of it. Yeah, that's a bit of a way to go. They will charge you a lot of money. Like if you have to bring fiber to the pole or something like that. My customer, the farmhouse customer, you guys would have seen the video on the farmhouse. So what we're doing, we still need to put Unifi access on that gate that decided to go with it. Where was I going with that? So they are on Starlink right now, but I guess the ISP, they said if they paid X amount of dollars, they'll bring fiber to them and they're going to pay it. Alonzo, how's it going? You could tether the phone to the GLI net router. Yes, you could. Are there any videos of setting up and using the Unifi elevator controller? I don't think anybody's done it. I haven't either. I've never set up an elevator controller either. How do you set, you would have to, how do I stop IP overlapping? You would have to set up your subnet so that they're not in the same network. Just make sure that they're all different and you have room to grow between them. Hotspot manager, is it possible to customize the branding for mobile phones? I'm not sure. I don't really use it. But I am for this big job that we're doing. It's all going to be customized into a dashboard, into an app, and I'm going to have to set up captive portal, so I'll let you know. I really want to make a business using Unifi stuff like the UX or the UDR to target homes. Oh, you could do that. I'm sure lots of people would go for it. Yeah, the UX would probably be great for homes. Yeah, the guy and girl thing was, I don't remember the name. I have no idea the name. Lone Wolf was a marketing tool. That's what people thought. I don't know. You're supposed to just, like, when we get stuff from Ubiquiti to do videos on, like the Unifi Express, and whatever, any other gear, you have to put in that it's like paid promotion because they gave you something. You will need to catch up. Yeah, I didn't really know what time I was going live. I had to do that UDR video and I just filmed that this morning. And then I'm like, and I'll go live a little after that. I don't use any FortiGate. I really just use Ubiquiti and that's it. Unless customers have something else. Jason, how's it going? Mike, how's it going? Appreciate your channel. Plan to buy Unifi soon. Awesome. I hope you like it. Elevators, I think the elevator control would be fine with Unifi. Their access lineup has grown way more into a good state. I love it. I think it's awesome. Now, what they need to do the mobile tap, which they have on Identity Enterprise right now, and bring that to the standard identity. What else was I going to talk about? I think that was it, but we'll keep going here for a little bit before I got to go eat lunch. And then That's pretty well it. Let's get rid of that. Boop. I am very excited for this. I have an app in my phone telling me exactly when I'm going. Let's see. When am I going? So this is happening in 34 days, 16 hours, and 4 minutes. And then Jamaica is in 14 days, 22 hours. I was gonna, I posted something. Where was that? I think it was in Discord. It was in Discord. It's the other day of this Ubiquiti thing. I was looking through, so my morning routine, every morning I get up, I have my coffee, I'll open a couple web pages, YouTube, see how my analytics are doing and stuff like that. But then I go into Ubiquiti and I go to the support, and then I go to the community, and I read quite a few of these, and sometimes I answer. But they had one under protect, and I forgot about it. I'm glad that it actually showed up. So I'm going to try to find the thumbnail that I took the other day. Might have to scroll back a wee bit. Where the heck did I put it? It was of oh, here it is right here. Let me open it up, and I'm gonna screenshot it. So this was months, well, you'll be able to tell. This is from a year ago. And this has to do with a Unifi Protect backup, being able to back it up to the cloud or something like that. So the UI team, they wrote in this community post, guys, we're getting closer to announcing a very simple plug and play backup offering, seamless integration with the Unifi Protect application. It will be a reasonable subscription charge per Unifi host. We have been working on it quite a while and near the finish line. So the finish line must, I don't know. I'm hoping this, like, it was a year ago. So if they thought they were close and we haven't had the backup yet, hopefully it doesn't take them too much longer, because we really need something to be able to back up Unifi Protect. Can you do a quick recap? Oh gosh, I don't know, because I'm kind of, so we answered a bunch of questions. We talked about Unifi Talk a little bit about Access, mostly about the jobs that I've been doing, and the Ubiquiti World Conference, which is going to be out, they're doing all these dates. So Chicago, which I'm going to the Chicago date, and then they got the rest of these dates that I'm not going to. I don't think, no, the UAPAC isn't end of life. Nope, not yet anyway. Where was I? Hello from Denmark, or said that. Rich, how's it going? Don't know if you missed my answers. What cameras would you recommend for front and back of the house? I typically put bullets on, so like a G5 bullet would be good. FortiGate, patch today and again tomorrow. Caruth, sorry if I messed up your name. Love your channel. That's helped me build a home network. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. What's your next video and when this week? It was today. I released it this morning. It was a UDR video, so the Unified Dream routers now allow you to host 3 different controllers. So that's what I kind of did a video on. Build a small business kind of with it. It doesn't go super in depth though. And then my next video after that, I have no idea. No idea. A central fire alarm plug. So what they do, they just name it differently on the normal hubs. It's just the release. I don't even know if they have the normal hubs on here anymore. I think they only show the G2. Oh no, it's still here. So if you look right here, this is the release pins, and that would be where you connect your fire alarm panel to. I love your, oh, I already read that. When's your next video? What days are you live streaming again? I have no idea. So we probably won't be live streaming this Sunday because I have to work. I'll have to do it sometime through the week. Yeah, I don't even know. Or we'll have to do another Monday stream. I'm going to buy burial fiber, connect to the UDM SE, and then bury the fiber underground to the house. It's cheaper. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, they will love it. Ubiquiti's great. Yeah. Does he not schedule? Chantal, we have this calendar in the kitchen and she writes everything on it, but usually not my live streams because I don't know when. Lately, it's just been so up in the air when I could live stream or not. Any new releases for Unifi Talk? I haven't seen any. Nothing major anyway. I'm hoping something comes out soon because we're supposed to see a new hardware release this year. Oh, maybe they did stop releasing firmware. I'm not too sure. I don't think it is, though. I don't think it's end of life right now. They have a whole end of life list. If there's like a security concern with it, they will patch it, though. Does the Unified Cloud Key have Wi-Fi Man enabled? No, you need a gateway. You need a gateway. So this this conference is the Ubiquity World Conference, and that's in Chicago on March 26th. You need to register. Registration doesn't guarantee your entry to the event. I am going to it. So that if you want to try to register and get in, that's it there. I do need to bring the TikTok streams back, but I'm so busy lately. It's TikTok's kind of like on the back burner out of everything. I did like doing it though. The TikTok streams were fun. And I still haven't built any more of that Lego, so I got to get that going. Cody, I'm going to buy a Switch soon. What should I buy? My current Switch options are USW aggregation, Pro PoE 8, or the Enterprise. Oh gosh. Well, I don't know. The aggregation Switch is great. The Pro 8 is great too, though. If you need PoE, you're gonna have to go with the Pro 8 or the Enterprise. I would probably. I'm using the Pro 8 right now, PoE, and it works awesome. I'd probably get that. When you have a large building and a lot of hubs throughout the building, that's a lot of cables to be running from the panel to the UA hubs. A single unit that could trigger them would all make sense. Single unit. Well, you could do it from the Enterprise hub. Then you do 8 doors. Unless you're talking about like having the hubs. Like I don't have any of my hubs above doors in like an access control box. You could do that. It all depends on your deployment. I prefer this for multi-door, and then yeah, you have to run the cables back, which might be a little bit of a pain. Thanks, and I do know this, Mr. Okay, so you mentioned that. Can I set up Wi-Fi 7 access points without the UDMSE? You could. You'd need some sort of controller to control it to set up. You could host it locally if you want. What's your outlook on the UP-Sense lineup? Do you think they'll come out with the more flexible integration with security hardware? I hope so. It would be nice to be able for them to come out with like a total alarm system and then be able to call authorities if needed. I think that would be cool. Monday stream is okay. Monday streams will be very far and few between as well. I try to take Mondays like somewhat off because I work a lot of weekends, and then do a couple remote sessions and stuff like that. Does one click? That's a good question. I don't know if it does. Hold on, I could log in and see. I won't be able to show you, but I could see if they allow it here. Who's UDR? Where's my test UDR here? Test UDR. There we go. Does it allow it? Does it allow it? Oh, it does allow identity. Nice. Yep, it does. Actually, let's see. Let's triple check. Yep, it allows one-click VPN. Perfect. Do you protect the U6 Enterprise in-wall will be restocked again? I think it would restock. I would assume they'll come out with, some sort of Wi-Fi 7 in-wall at some point, but they probably will still stock the U6 Enterprise. Yes, the EDU. Wasn't that like some sort of speaker attached to an AP? I never used one. Love my Pro 8, using it to power 2 PDK doors. That's what I still need to get into some more. I haven't done any PDK installations, and I'm certified in it now. Yeah, you could definitely use U7 access points without a controller. I mean, without a UDM or something like that. You just need to have a way to control it. An alarm system from Ubiquiti, game changing. I've heard you mention it before. I think it would be pretty cool. And here's the thing that's going to happen though. Like they start coming out with more products like this. I mean, they're building out their product. They have tons of products. Product offering is huge. You're going to see a lot of people complaining about it. Just stick to your core stuff. Just do routing and switching and blah, blah, blah. I personally like, one, I could make videos on it. So that's really cool. Two, I like companies that innovate and they bring different ideas into their, even if it fails. Like Ubiquiti, they release, some EA stuff that never made it. Well, they still tried. Even though a lot of people want anything that comes out in EA. You could look at their leaf spine. That would have a very, leaf spine switches, those are meant more data center level, enterprise level. And I couldn't see it selling too much. But then again, I wouldn't have thought that the Cloud Key Enterprise would sell. And I've seen this sold out multiple times. Matt, how's it going? Good afternoon, Cody. Are you an electrician to run wires inside the wall, or do you have an electrician? I do it myself, so we don't need sort of like licensing to do it here. So I run it all myself. Yep, everything myself, and sometimes I get my brother to help me. But yeah, we're like these cables we ran. I mean, this was a pretty easy job. Besides, we had some lift work that we had to do. Everybody wants to know where I bought this, right? Or I just see this. I'll have to reply to them after. Where's the do I not have a full shot of the network rack? Oh, right here. Want to know? I don't know who makes this network rack. Like actually makes it. And yes, I got to put blanks in there. Who makes this network rack? I buy it through a distributor, and it's in Canada. And they won't tell me who physically makes this rack. Probably because they want to charge more money on it, obviously. I bought 80 EDU. Speakers never worked well for what we needed. Oh, that's not good. I think it would be kind of cool to test that. I'm hoping that they come out with some conferencing unit for... They'll have to come out with some conferencing unit for Unifi Talk. This I still haven't used either. I bought this fiber splicer, and this is actually going to be for the farm job because I need to splice. The electricians for this ran the fiber, so I gotta learn how to use it, and then I gotta do some fiber work. I'll probably record that part as well. Is this it? I think this is the same place. This is it. I don't think I took a picture of the gate. They had a ton of they had like 30 cameras at this farm. Ubiquiti does not renew the EDU AP for a long time. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to. We'll see. What's so special about that rack? I don't know. I like it personally. It's just some people don't like open frame racks. I mean, I know for security wise, you might want to lock and stuff on it. It's just an open frame, easy, clean rack. It's just a box that you throw your switches into and network gear. I love it. I think it works great. It's a small little 8U. It doesn't require cage nuts. The one problem that I found with this, and you could probably see right there, which we fixed, but when they paint it, the paint will go inside the holes. So and I always find the Ubiquiti screws are a little bigger. So I was screwing it in and broke the screw right in the screw hole. So we had to end up drilling it out, but I like the rack. I love these vertical cable keystones. So this is what this is what they need. They need to come with like a little pack of either zip ties or tiny little Velcro instead of me, cutting it myself. Then again, that would, you'd end up spending more money on the patch panel. Ever thought about pushing your clients to Hostify's management after you install? Probably not. So the thing with Hostify, I like Hostify, don't get me wrong, but like a lot of the people who I have a Hostify server. So if I'm not using UDM pros or anything with the built-in controller, or I'll either send it to my Hostify controller or I'll send it to my UDMs. But as for the management side of things, like if my customer wants me to manage their Wi-Fi and do updates and stuff like that, I wouldn't send it off to Hostify because now they're taking my business. So it's a weird place. Like If it was a big job and I couldn't manage that company, then I would probably, I push it off to somebody because I wouldn't be able to do the work. I watched a little bit of that video that Tom put on his business technicalities. I got to watch the rest of it. Riley's great. I mean, he grew that business huge, and they do great work. AP with PA system is a nice idea. It is actually a nice idea. Yep. I can't wait for the fiber splicing. Thinking about getting one for the college. Yeah, that fiber splicer I think was $1,000, $800, something like that. I was thinking about going solo and maybe starting my own networking capability. Company. I'm tired of the corporate sysadmin network jobs. Do you have any suggestions how to get started? Ooh, yeah, we kind of talked about this already. Before you leave your job, make sure you have, make sure your business is making enough money for you to at least survive, or, the money you're making is on par with your job. That's kind of how I started. I started this business and I was still working full time. So I'd do jobs on the, after my work hours, or I'd do it on the weekends. And then I started YouTube, and then YouTube just kind of blew up from there. When you first start your business, kind of just go in one direction. Don't try to sell too much stuff. Like, do something and do it really well. So if you're just focusing on network cabling, make sure you're doing network cabling to the best of your ability. Don't spread out to like alarm cabling, access control, and all that if you don't know it that well. Stick to one thing and then start learning other things on top of that. I think that would be the best way to do it. Now, finding customers, that's a little difficult, or a little different. However, there's an audience. Yes, I think there would be an audience for all that stuff. I'm a closed rack kind of guy, but whatever. Yeah, some people like it, some people don't. The job where we're doing like the 300 cables, it's going to be it's just going to be standing rack. That's all it's going to be. You can find the USB cables. I thought they had it on the US store though as well. I just couldn't find it. Have you ever installed? Yes. Yep. Starlink with Unifi. I'm about to install at my boss's house. I did. So at the farm job, the electrician put the satellite on top of the roof, or the Starlink, and then we just ran a cable. It works great. Do you find aggregation switches become problematic when enabling layer 3? We have consistent issues with the VIFs will stop communicating forward. I haven't. I just started switching a couple of my networks to the layer 3 on my aggregation, and it seems to be okay. I do some management after installs. It all depends. Like, I'm not an MSP, I guess. I mean, I guess the Wi-Fi management would be kind of different. But, well, I'm not looking after people's desktops and stuff like that. And I don't think Hostify does that either. I'm pretty sure they just look after like networks, like Unifi networks, and that's it. Have you used a new cage not set by Unifi? I have gotten them and they are flipping. Oh, are you talking about new cage nut? Are you talking about these thingies? Rack mount. I haven't used these. I don't think they're available in Canada yet. I will give them a try out when they are. There's a bunch of accessories that I want to try out that aren't available here yet. How do you manage cables from the front of the rack to the back? The rack such as the switch to the server. I'm finding I'm left with a bunch of spaghetti. You could use, I don't think I have any pictures of it here. There's so many ways. Like right now, this is how my well, that's a video. This is how my network rack looks. Behind this panel right here, there's a Synology NAS. It's just one of the, it's not a rack mount. It's a desktop. So what I do, like I have this brush plate, this wire, I said it's temporary. It's still there, but this wire is going down and it's going back to my rack. So you could use something like a brush panel. You'd use horizontal cable managers. And then this is a cable manager as well. So it's vertical. You'd use something like that and kind of make it look neat. Who has, oh, it's this company, PatchNeat, I think. PatchNeat. Is that who it is? Is it PatchNeat? PatchNeat. Maybe I'm thinking PatchNeat Cable Manager. Oh, it's Neat Patch. Neat Patch. What am I thinking? Neat Patch Cable Management. I like the style, how these look. How the heck am I going to find it, though? Oh, there we go. So, like, something like that would kind of help you out. And they have the fingers where you could, you know, interlace your cabling between it and make it look good. Yep. $83 though. I guess that's not crazy expensive. Let's see. There we go. Only recently started terminated cables and find it really annoying to try and get a reliable termination. Not sure if I'm down for the jacks. Well, so the jacks, this is what I use. Vertical cable eye punch tool. Use a tool. Use a tool. This here, I'll put. There's my video right there with the tool. Let's see. But here, I'll show you the tool. Don't want to log in punch down tools. Oh, I don't want archives. Okay, so this is the vertical cable eye punch tool, or one punch tool. I don't even know what they. So what happens? You put your keystone jack into it, and then you just crimp it. Instead of using an old school 110, 110 punch tool. So like these things are terrible. I hate using these, and I would never will again if I don't have to. Sometimes you have to if it's a 110 punch panel. So with the keystone vertical cable, you could put the jack in, you crimp it once, and that's it. It cuts off all the conductors. With the 110, you got to do that 8 times. And I've slipped, I don't know how many times with this, and cut my hands with it. Just because they're not, I don't know, they just suck. I will never use them again. If anybody's used 110 and then they've used a tool, they'll know what I'm talking about. Facebook Marketplace to advertise to mostly home users. Start small. Yeah, exactly. That's what I kind of started doing. Search in the USB store, US store. Okay, I have way too many tabs open now. Oh, here it is. Yeah, isn't this cool? It's an Amplify product, but it shows you the power. I think that's really cool. I mean, it's not gonna. Who's really gonna look at that? But I think it's awesome. It's a nice little addition that they added. You could paint a G4 Pro. I think I responded to you, Timothy. I don't know if you emailed me or left me a comment, but you could paint it. Make sure that you don't hit the lens. I think you could still RMA it if something goes wrong, but you know, I'm not 100% sure on that. Quick question. Does the Enterprise 24 switch automatically do layer 3 routing when using VLANs, or is there something? So you have to tell the network. When you're creating a network, it says like by default, you're using the UDMSE or whatever router you're using. And then you could hit the drop down and pick whichever layer 3 device you want to use. Patchbox. I don't think Patchbox. I don't know. Was it Patchbox who reached out to me and I just never did it. I don't like the patch boxes. I think they would have maybe a place in data centers, and that's pretty much it. Like, yeah, okay, so that looks nice, but I think it's probably not going to work that way most of the time. They do have some other tools, though. Like this tool, the Setup EXE, is probably really good. And people had told me that the Dev Mount Kit is really good as well. But the patch box, and for the price point, I forget what it was quite expensive. They were offering to send me one of these and then send me another one to give away, and I just didn't do it. I guess I could have, but I couldn't see people putting this in their house. I believe Crosstalk did a video on it if you want to check it out, though. I offer Unifi as a replacement for networking and security. I intend to add Dorac. Oh, nice. Jason, it's okay. I'll probably grab some when they release, and then I'll because it will end up costing you more in shipping and stuff like that than it would actually for the gear. I have something similar to the vertical cable one. I wonder if it's my cheap cable tester. That could be it. And if you're using a cable tester, make sure the batteries are good in it. Once the batteries start dying, it will throw your results all over the place. I know True Cable has a crimper style thing too. Have you heard any rumors about Unifi releasing a NAS? There was like some FCC filings that you could kind of look up, but other than that, I don't know too much. I seen your door access video and want to try one at home. But wondering, do you have a full installation video? I do not. Even at this job that we're going to on the weekend on Sunday, like we have 3 doors there, but the electric strikes are already cut in. We already ran the wire, so we have our 18.2 at the door for the electric strike. We have the Cat 6 already there for the readers and stuff, so it's going to be more of a general overview than anything. If you could have any input in any product, what would you implement a design? I don't even know. That's a good question, which I don't know, and don't know if I'm going to be able to think about it in this stream. Obviously a NAS would be cool. I think that would be very nice. Some more phone stuff would be great. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. What else would I want in Unifi? It's really just refreshing their lineups. Like a new UDM would be cool. Obviously having some new Connect devices, because they only have that screen right there, 21-inch screen, and it's pretty big. Not a lot of people are going to want that on their house or in their house. Like I already have 3 screens in front of me. I was going to put Protect and stuff on that, but why? I could watch that on this screen. Any other devices? Honestly, I don't know, because Ubiquiti already has so many devices. Yeah, I'll have to think about that, and maybe I'll get back to you next live stream. Hi, I'm Philip. I have 2K and would love a unified Dream Wall, CCTV, and Wi-Fi. What should I get? You have 2K. Ooh, the problem with the Dream Wall when you're doing cameras is the lack of hard drive slot. So that is the only downfall to me about, really. I mean, there's probably other ones, but off the top of my head, that's the downfall to the Dream Wall. You could only use an SD card to do your video recording. So if you have $2,000, I don't know how many cameras and stuff you're looking for. I would probably go with the UDM Pro, UDM SE, throw a hard drive in there for your Protect storage. Get a professional switch, like a PoE 24, if that's as many ports as you need, and get a couple cameras and be done with it. And a few access points, U6 Pro. The Dream Wall just kind of, like, if you're looking for cameras, right now my mom, she's still on the Dream Wall for cameras, and her days, like, she only has 6 cameras on there, but there's a terabyte SD card in there. It doesn't last long at all. Gotta run. Rob, have a good day. Take care. I'm looking for buying Ubiquiti switches, but what does the aggregation switch do? Is it only fiber? You could do fiber and you could do copper in the switch. You just need to buy modules for it. So you have, if you're looking at this one, it doesn't matter which one, but they have your 8 SFP plus ports, and you could buy fiber modules, or you could buy this right here. Yep. So what this does, you can kind of see in this picture. If you have a bunch of switches, this aggregates them all together, and that's how you should kind of design it instead of daisy chaining them. Oh, where am I? I don't think I've done a live stream for this long in forever. Can door access work for home? It can, but you have to look into your laws of your state or province or wherever you are to see if you're allowed to have like electric strikes and things like that. I personally probably wouldn't have an electric strike on my front door. I don't think it would look the greatest. You have any discount links for NetAlly? I have the $1,000 one right now. I don't, and I need to do some more videos about them because they sent me. Oh, that's what we could talk about. I mean, NetAlly and another company. So they sent me the AirCheck G3, and I was able to keep it. AirCheck G3. This is for like doing heat map, but it's also doing for Wi-Fi troubleshooting. But the other thing that is being sent to me here shortly, we talked about this a couple times. It's been taking a little bit to go through the onboarding process, but I am getting the Ekahau. I think I'm saying that right. I might not be. Sidekick 2. So they're sending this to me as well, and this is for the same thing: Wi-Fi planning, heat map, you name it. So we'll be doing a couple of videos on this. At least 4. That's what I promised them that I would do. 4 videos, but we'll be doing this. Will be ongoing because this is how I survey jobs. But it will be interchangeable between the Net Ally and the Ekahau. The Ekahau is more for like, it does a lot, but so does the Net Ally. So we'll have to see the differences between them. With the Net Ally though, like the cable tester, this is one, I really wanted this one. I wanted them to send me the Ether scope because it had, I think it was 10 gig Ethernet and fiber testing. The one I have right now is not for, I have the Link Runner AT. That's what I use. But I wouldn't mind getting the Link Runner AT or G2. It's just a nice looking device. On the back end, it just runs Android, but it works pretty well. Do you think the Cloud Gateway Ultra will be released before, during, or after? Keep your eye out. Yeah, I'm not too sure though, but I have no idea on release dates. A thermostat, yeah, a thermostat would be cool. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Chantel and I have some stuff to do. I forget what she wanted to do. Probably play board games. We're off on family day. Watch a movie. I'm kind of tired now. I want to watch a movie and eat because I haven't ate, but someone needs to create an SD card that converts to an HDD. Yes, that would be interesting. Or they need to come out with the Dreamwall Pro. I forget where they had it. I think they did a video with the Dreamwall Pro and they showed where they had hard drive slots. So we'll see if that's ever going to become a thing. What else am I doing? Let me see if I could show you guys this. I showed you guys this in the last live stream. Ooh, that's not it. That's a different building. That is a different. Okay. I don't have everything added to this though. It's not going to show anything, is it? Okay. I think we're okay. You know what? Let me just take a screenshot just to be safe. It's going to be a little harder to look at things just because I can't hover over and show the... So this is what we're working on right now. You can see all the data points right here. All the data jacks. There's a crap ton of them. I have one camera in there. This is the reception desk, and that's where we're going to put the AI 360. I wanted to do the AI Theta, but it's all here is all drywall, and then going back down into here is all drywall. So there was no way that I could do it. If we ever had to go in there and troubleshoot it or replace it or something like that, it would have been a nightmare. So we just ran a data drop. These are all U6 enterprise access points. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 going in. And then we have, I think, 14 other cameras. What else do I have going in here? In this room, this is the telephone room where we're going to be putting all our gear. We have 6 of the 48 port Pro Max ether lighting switches, which is going to be wicked to see. We'll have a fiber line run up here because this is on the 7th floor, and then we'll connect it to our UDMSE. We'll have an aggregation switch Pro in here. It's going to be looking like a disco, but now I have to buy a crap ton, and I'm talking about a crap ton of those ether lighting patch cables. I was going to do just the normal patch cables. I think I use infinite cable, but I think I'm just going to buy a crap ton of these. So 24 we would need, so that's one switch. So we'd need that times 6. So we'll need 12, minimum 12 of those. No, it can't be only 85 bucks. Oh, add to cart. $1,000 in patch cables? Maybe I don't want to do that. Holy crap. That is expensive. I mean, it's a lot of switch ports that we're going to be using, but holy moly. I can think about it is the one you tried to help the other individual with cable management products, and also, hey Cortana, large cage. Additionally, the ability to have touch. I don't know what. Maybe I'm getting confused with the question here. Unless you're talking to somebody else. I don't need to record. I am 13. Oh, you just want to Dreamwall and a Cloud Key Gen. Oh, okay, then you could do that. Yeah, sure. I mean, the record is for the security cameras, if that's what you're looking for. Like recording. I hope Unifi get more into home devices. I think it would be cool. They're kind of in a weird spot. Like they do home and they do business as well. Oh, Daniel, if you posted a link, it's not going to work. YouTube cuts out all links. My startup gear, I got a standard 48 PoE. What am I going to be missing? Missing my getting this level of switch. So you won't have a 10 gig uplink. That's one thing I don't think with these switches. Here's the standard. You got that. So you're not going to have a 10 gigabit uplink, which might be okay. If it's for your house, it probably doesn't matter. You don't have PoE ports across all of the ports. You only have 32. You don't have PoE++, which a lot of homes don't need anyway. So that's pretty much what you'll be missing. Are you not using all 48 ports on each switch? Then wouldn't you need 2 sets of patch cables? Yeah, so that's what I was saying. I'd need 12. So if there's 6 switches, I would need 12, 24. Am I thinking about that wrong? Yeah, so that would be 6 switches right there. If we're populating it all. The thing with this job, it's a shared working environment. So what's going to happen? People are just going to rent these rooms out. They could do it long term. They could do it, super long term, or they could do it short term, like for a week. I can't see a lot of people plugging into these ports. I feel like most people are just going to use Wi-Fi and that's it. But we'll see. Oh, by fake SS. Oh, okay, gotcha. Dreamwall Pro was listed on the Dream. Yes, it was the announcement. That's correct. I think they took it down though. I'm pretty sure they took it down. Remember to post your store. Which store? My store. My clothing stuff? Is that what you're talking about? I don't even know. I need to get some merch that it looks good to me. I like it, but people, I mean, my taste is completely different than. Do I even have those shirts up? Let me see. Oh, my store. YouTube store. Are we talking about the same thing here? I guess it's this. We got shirts. I mean, I don't think anybody, I think only one person's bought them. If you're going to buy any of the shirts, this is the only design I have, but get this one because it's way better. It's like a Under Armour type material, workout material. I think it looks cool. I almost wish they didn't put a U on that, but anyway. This is what I have for my desktop. Something I thought about. I like aliens. I love X-Files, all that. So I had an alien. It looks like he's in a access point, taking all of this technology, and that's pretty much my design. I don't even have a shirt, actually. I bought a shirt. It doesn't fit me. So I'm going to have to buy myself something else. Where was I? Do you think they will ever have the alien homeline merge? I don't think so. That way we could get those great home Wi-Fi switches. I don't think they would put the amplify line in. No. Do you have any videos on site-to-site VPN using OpenVPN? I don't think so. No. Just watch the dog break his chain. Oh, that's not good. Oh, the video is still there as 2 weeks ago. Okay. I thought they took it down. You posted earlier. YouTube store I posted earlier. I don't know what you're talking about. So everything that's done on I should probably take the other shirts down. Don't buy anything yet. I'll take some. I need to take some of these things down because I wasn't super happy with the quality. This one I am because it feels like an Under Armour, but it's all done through Spring, Creator Spring or whatever. It's Teespring. So I don't know where they ship. You just have to try and see if it ships to you. I have this little sticker. The little sticker's cool. I have this mug. Or do I have the mug? I don't know. I need to revamp this. I just need to get somebody to create me some gear. But anyway. You posted it earlier. When you posted the link, dude, the TechTales page, you posted... Oh, the store. That's my affiliate links. Yeah, we'll talk about that before I leave. That's my affiliate links. I get what you mean now. Any update on the PDU Pro? I saw someone getting some basic functionality on Reddit. The PDU Pro. The PDU Pro works. I don't know what other functionality. So what they had originally was virtual router redundancy on the PDU Pro. But I don't think they're doing that anymore. I'm not sure though. Accessories. Power. Yeah, the PDU Pro works fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You could power cycle your ports and things of that nature. Virtual router redundancy. It says virtual router redundancy support coming soon. Soon was like when they released this, which is like 2 years ago. So I don't know if it's coming anytime soon. I want a shirt got wired. I need to find the picture of Mocha. Actually, we could find it right now, I'm sure. It's on my Instagram. I just need to redo it. That's actually one of my favorite coffee cups, is the got wired one. And Mocha she's a little bigger now than she was back then. Let's see if I could find it. Oh, look at little Nilly on a box of Unifi cable. The heck was it? Oh, this was really, I like this. It was by this person on Reddit. It's kind of funny. A little alien sucking up the cows. Where the heck is it? We are going to probably, somebody mentioned this or commented, or 2 people commented the other day, to redo or to do another video on viewers' home labs and me to like kind of rate them or, you know, say what I think about them. Oh, the girls in the catio. I bet you they're really oh, that was actually, our catio doesn't face this way anymore. We have it attached to our window, so we just need to open the window. Maybe I'll do an updated video on that setup. Where the heck is the picture of Mocha? I must. I got to show. Oh, what? I don't want to go into that. Wait, I want to show this video. What the heck? All right, well, we're not going to show any. Let's see if I do this video. No. Interesting. Anyway, they got wired. It's just Mocha laying in a bunch of Cat 6. People were like, oh, she was chewing on the one, but they weren't connected to anything. I don't think I could find it. I'll keep scrolling here. Let me look at the comments first. Is Ubiquiti going to come out with individual battery add-ons? They were supposed to, and I haven't seen anything yet. I have a Mission Critical just out of my rack now, just laying on the ground. I was going to sell it because they're like $1,200 Canadian or $1,500. Some of the ports weren't working. What ports weren't working on the PDU? I think you're right. I think there were some of the WAN ports that weren't working. I forget. I am still live. I'm probably not going to be live too much longer, but we'll keep going a little bit more. I recently used your Ubiquiti affiliate link to buy a bunch of gear. Finally deployed. Thank you very much for using the link. I appreciate it. I just bought a USG Lite, USW Lite PoE 52 watt, and a Wi-Fi 6 AP. What do you suggest for the next steps? You will need the USG Lite. You're probably thinking about the UXG Lite. You'll need some sort of controller to control it with. So you'd either need a cloud key or have the controller locally on your computer, and then get configuring. I suggest Unifi expands its product range to include cable management solutions. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think that's what you, yeah. I think it would be kind of cool. They already have a bunch of those OCD panels and things like that. So like, and brush plates. Some cable management, vertical and horizontal, would be nice. Is there a Flex Mini coming with 2.5 gig? I have no idea. No clue. The 2.5 gig thing is just, I don't know. A lot of people, like when new products come out and it's only a 1 gig switch, they go all up in arms about it. But a lot of devices, people, they're not using that type of throughput anyway, especially in your home. Unless you're doing like, you know, tons of file transfers and things like that to your NAS. I was going to ask about the Mission Critical. Yeah, I don't know when the batteries will come out. Hopefully they come out with something soon. What do you recommend to provide unified gateway redundancy, especially if your client is far away? Ooh, well, you could do their, you know, shadow mode, but you still need to do some manual intervention there. Most of my clients aren't super far away, so we just go there. A lot of the times what we do, we just have a cold spare sitting on the shelf. And a lot of the times, the client knows enough to be able to plug it in and get us on the internet. At least give us a bio break. My work bath. Oh, you could go take a break. I'm only going to be on here probably another like 15 minutes. I'm surprised I haven't needed a bio break, to be honest. I was thinking of their Bluetooth controller, something to manage smarts. Oh, the smart sensor thing. I don't know what's going to happen there because any of their U7 line isn't going to have Bluetooth. I haven't used any of the Verkada stuff. Recommend purchasing the cables and creating a showcase. Well, the issue with the... I guess I could. Those cables do look really good, but let's just do a price comparison, shall we? So the ether lighting cables are a little bit smaller. Oh, they got the 24. Nice. They're a little bit smaller than 6 inches. So whatever that is. I think they're like 5 something. So in Canada, these are $113. So I'm going to need 12 of them. Actually, I'm just going to move this over here because I don't know if I'm logged in. I don't want to show anything. Okay, so we're going to add that to my cart. So that ends up being $1,356. Let's get a calculator out. Calculator. Wait, why is I doing a calculator? 12 times 24. So that's 288 patch cables that I need. If we go to infinitecables.com, this is who I usually buy stuff from. Oh, and here we go. Here's the cables. So 6 inch times 235. Like, it's very hard to justify. Oops, that's not the one. Where'd it go? Where the heck did it go? Is this it? Okay. So for the same amount of patch cables from Infinite Cables, it's $676. So it's a little hard to justify spending $1,300 on ether lighting cables. It's not like they do anything super special. They do look great. I mean, the colors show better through those than it does on the Infinite Cable ones, but the Infinite Cable ones still have a clear boot anyway. So I don't know. Because that's double. That's double. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think it would be really nice because we're going to have a full stack of Unifi to just go with these. And I'm doing a video on it as well. And I'm sure Ubiquiti would appreciate it. Will the G4 Doorbell Pro PoE kit work well with non-Ubiquiti devices? I have everything Cisco at home. I'm planning to buy the doorbell. You'd have to buy a controller. You need something to control the Unifi Protect, but it should work fine. I have hardware I want them to come out with, but I'd like to mention it to them as one is niche. You could always put it in like the community and do it as like a feature request or hardware request. What would be a good secondhand access point for outside? I currently use 3 U7 Pros. I would probably get the U7 or the U6 mesh. U6 mesh. It would just make sense to have a Wi-Fi controller, Bluetooth controlled screen. I think that's probably something they'll end up coming out with, especially if the new APs aren't going to have Bluetooth. Keep up the good work. I got addicted to Unifi this year, and your channel was very helpful. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. No insights on anything new coming out, and even if I did, I couldn't say, unfortunately. Tech Talk and Tech Unbox. Safwan, how's it going? Go sub to his channel as well. Very good stuff. We got a couple of YouTubers in here today. I joined late. Greetings from India. Greetings to you. Noel, greetings from France. Good to see you. Ubiquiti should give us discount codes when buying in bulk. That would be the dream, wouldn't it? Gabar, sorry if I totally butchered that. Good to see you from Hungary. Yeah, I haven't seen anything else come up on their website though. Like, they were kind of starting to tease some stuff under their website, and I was looking at it like every day. How was I doing it? And sometimes they still do just release products without saying anything. Let's see. This was a great deal. The special offer. Oh, look at that. They're doing a special offer on the PTZ. Wait, what is this offer? Percentage. Wait, what are you saving? Save percentage by buying minimum oh, something's wrong with their Well, it looks like they're probably going to be doing a deal on the G4 PTZ. It looks like something's wrong with their, you know, their stuff right now. The web team needs to fix that up a little bit. But save percentage by buying minimum quantity or more short title. Offer available up to 10 units. So that's cool. Hopefully they're coming out with that. Let's see if they're doing any other special offers. Nothing. They do this still, but I believe it's only on the white phones. Oh, that, yeah, it's all messed up. Even on the white phones, it's messed up. I wonder if it's doing the same thing on the camera. Nope, it's doing fine for the cameras. Unless they're getting rid of these deals, maybe, who knows? Let's see. Ever tried any smart locks? I don't, we don't have any smart locks, no. I probably should get into, you know, try a couple of them. Anthony, how's it going? From France. Why Ubiquiti Store is still with old devices? It's, yeah, we have the same thing in Canada too. We don't get, I mean, we still get more than the India store because we're fairly close to Ubiquiti, or we're in North America. I don't know. It's probably cost them a lot of money to ship there, I would assume too. That PTZ is tall and I am not. The PTZ is tall. It's a very big camera. I am still streaming. I'm not going to be on here too much longer. You can't post links, unfortunately. So I don't know what you were going to put in. One thing they did change though, they changed this. This was recent. They changed this to manage VoIP. They used to have it all under new integrations. So that got me thinking. I'm like, oh, maybe they're going to start coming out with some new things. Okay, let's go back here quickly just to... Oh, I love this picture of Mocha. And I think I've used it for some thumbnails. Got all my Ubiquiti gear, and then she looks surprised. She's doing that standard, you know, YouTube face of a YouTuber with their mouth open. I got some Grandstream stuff that I got to try. They sent me a bunch. Oh, my old guitars. I really regret selling this guitar. The only guitar left that I have is this one out of those three. That Strat was awesome, but it had this thing called Floyd Rose, and I hated it. Mocha, where are you? Oh, here's Mocha chewing the cables. People were losing it on here. Like, oh, it's plugged into power. This was for me doing a cable organization management video. It wasn't plugged into anything. It was all cut up. We're getting close. We're getting close, I think. Oh, wow. That's when I had 2,000 followers on Instagram. Oh, here we go. This is the one here. So this is, I did some merch. It was called Got Wired. That's what the coffee cup said. It just said Got Wired underneath of it. And then it had a picture of Mocha. It didn't have any of the carpet. I deleted the whole background and it was just Mocha laying in the cables. She's changed a little bit since this picture was taken, but still makes for a good picture. I might bring that coffee cup back. Probably no LEGO stream tonight. Streams are tiring. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I've gone an hour past what I usually do. It would just be my luck. They are getting rid of the model in favor of new. It happens. Yeah. You could always do a disc. You could always send them back. I think they have like a 10% restocking fee. Looks like when you buy 3+, a discount applies to the G4. Let's see. Gosh, I got too many tabs open. I wonder if they fixed it. PTZ. Nope. You will save price with this purchase. Oh, 3. Oh, wow. Oh, we're in the... I'm like, that jumped up a lot. We're in the Canadian store. $2,400. Let's see. Will Unifi Protect get HomeKit support? I don't think so, but I can be sure. I think a basic alarm system by Unifi would be cool if we could tie it into some like alarm company or alerting company. Do you honestly think Ubiquiti is making a serious play to enter the access control market? Yes, absolutely. Their enterprise access hub is great. the redesign on their access stuff, like coming from this traditional hub to having a multi-hub unit and being able to do like all these build features. You don't need to buy a switch to power up the readers anymore. It's built in. You have all your input outputs thing here for your dry relays, motion, and stuff like that. You have your emergency for fire alarm. I think they're doing a great job. I mean, they took feedback from the community and then they're pushing it out. As for SolarMax 2.0, I'm not too sure. I do have one of the SolarMax switches, which I'm planning to deploy in the summer or spring. It would be nice to see some more solar stuff. Let's see. Where a ring from a chime goes off when someone goes through an access-enabled door. They don't have that. No. Oh, it's a 20%. Okay, 3+. Gotcha. So three PTZs. I wonder who's buying all that. We've installed a few of them, not a ton of them though. 20% is a good deal though. That's not bad. When they did their, what was that deal? The holiday deal? That was a really good deal. That's when you should have bought them. Question, what is the practical use for a Unifi Cloud Key Plus? I purchased it thinking it was similar to UDM. So the only thing that the Cloud Key does, it's a controller. It just lets you do configuration on whatever controller you're using. Or, I mean, you could buy some Unifi Protect cameras and run it in there as like a small NVR. I just saw your video on the Unifi Express. I was wondering if you had a video on how to set up the meshing between the Unifi Express and a UDM. I do not. All you need to do, I think anyway, all you need to do is have the Unifi Express like factory defaulted, log into your UDM, and you'll see it, and you'll be able to adopt it. You just need to click to adopt. Dream Machine update would be nice for throughput increase. Yep. It was your cat eating the Cat 6. Yes, that is correct. That's the one that we did find that one. There's another picture that I really love of her when she was... this one right here. She looks like her sister Nilly. Those are all old Nano HDs. I was doing some work in here and she was passed out. She was so small then. This is probably the size of Nilly right now, I would assume. Nilly will be 3 on Wednesday. Do you think the successor to a UDR soon? Maybe. I'm not too sure. Yeah, that was the problem of me doing the UDR video today. I know that it's been out of stock for quite a while. If you apply the smart sensors as a motion sensor above a door, that would be great if we could connect to a chime. Yes, I think so as well. And I'm sure the integration couldn't be crazy hard. I mean, I don't mind buying the Ubiquiti cables. I like them. That's what's in my rack, and I probably will end up buying them. But the price point is just a lot more than the ones that I typically use. Bought a few PTZs during the holiday sale for local concert venue. That's kind of cool. That'd be cool. How about OnVIF cameras? Love the product line, but they really corner you. I don't think they will ever support OnVIF. I doubt it. But I am going to get out of here. I'm getting tired. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 23 minutes. The next live stream, not sure when it will be. I'll keep you posted in the community section of YouTube. It won't be Sunday because I have to go do a job and I'm filming that job. So we'll see. Oh, I did see that one guy. He was setting up for like a ton, 40 UDRs. That's where all your stock went. Go to Reddit and blame that guy, but don't actually do that. Everybody have a good weekend. Everybody, thanks for the new members, the super stickers and all of that. And watch out for some new videos coming out shortly. Take care. Have a good day.